This morning, hundreds of first responders on Harleys headed to the place so many of them rushed to 13 years ago today in New York City.
It's the state's second annual memorial ride for some of the nation's bravest police officers and firefighters. News at ABC's Liz Holliday bringing us their story.
It's the second year Governor Andrew Cuomo has held this memorial bike ride on the anniversary of 9/11. And I know it doesn't look like it now. It's pretty bare all around me. But if you had joined us this morning at 7:30, you would have seen tons of first responders from across all upstate New York, all sitting on top motorcycles, revving and ready to go to New York City. The sounds of motorcycles filled New York's Capitol on the anniversary of the September 11th attacks. More than 50 first responders from the Capital Region to Buffalo banding together, making their way to New York City for the governor's memorial ride.
Well, we're riding to honor everybody that had gone down to the World Trade Center and didn't come back.
J.P. Bilt has been a state trooper in New York for 20 years. He says, like many first responders, he went down to the city 13 years ago, almost as soon as he heard word of the terrorist attacks, making it to the World Trade Center before security was even put in place.
It was a devastating feeling, to realize that our country was just vulnerable.
The ride itself meant to be about strength, according to New York's Director of Veteran Affairs. The strength of New Yorkers, first responders, and Americans.
It will never be 13 years. It will always feel as if it was yesterday.
And though these riders are starting the anniversary in Albany, they're ending the ride with the governor and 250 other first responders in the place so many like Trooper Bolt rushed to 13 years ago, the World Trade Center.
I went a couple years later, but I haven't been there in about 7 or 8 years.
What do you think that's going to feel like?
I don't know. We'll see.
And before they made it to the World Trade Center, all of the riders met up with both the governor and singer Billy Joel at the first rescue firehouse in New York City so that they could all make the journey there together. Reporting in Albany, Liz Holliday, News 10 ABC.